All right, we are in there. It is working. Can I? Okay, cool. Let's get going on this thing then. So I've put some thought into what needs to happen. The goal is to play the bridge. Oh, I'm just realizing that I have to play the edge of the world to unlock the bridge. That's fine. The goal is to play the bridge. In order to get to the bridge, and hopefully be at first try, we need the perfect party. And I believe that the perfect party is going to be a level 2, as strong as possible, while still being level 2 Drifter. So I think we can play 2 levels with Drifter and still be level 2. One of them cannot be Edge of the World, though, because that level gives you experience for beating it. And we can play a few levels with Geminate. So I want to try to get as much loot on those characters as possible. Maybe try to get the right herbs and everything. That's the goal for this right now, is to buff up those 2 characters as much as possible. Now, one way I want to do that is through the Ancient Spire scenario, because I should be able to get some masteries there. It can be a very short scenario, because you just have to kill an elite Chaos Demon. So I will go for the never move or attack for less than 4, and move for attack every turn. I'll go for that on Drifter in that level, and I'm going to go for both of Geminate's perks in that level. And hopefully I can get my 2 characters both right about to hit level 3, both nice and strong with some perks and maybe some battle goals, get them buffed up with some items, and we can go and cross the bridge first try. Hopefully. If not, then it's just a reset. But that's the goal. So in order to get to that point, first we need to play the Crystal Trench. And so I'll 4-man it. We did it with 2 characters. Was that yesterday? Day before? 2 days ago? We did it with 2 characters. And it went well. It went fine. So let's throw a Drifter and a Deathwalker in there. The goal was going to be to get as much loot on Drifter and Geminate as is possible. With that said, I know that I want Lingering Rot. So let's take Lingering Rot over Wave of Anguish, I think. Because in 4-player, the first room here is going to be hard. There are going to be a lot of Snow Imps, so I think I'm going to just try to get a Shadow out. I am going to call to the Abyss, because there are a lot of weaker enemies here. So I'm going to call to the Abyss and try to get a Shadow out with that. And then once I get a Shadow out, try to AoE all of the Snow Imps as much as possible. Gem, we should be good here with gem cards. Hail of Thorns could be good into the Snow Imps in the first room. What if I go like turn 1? Turn 1 I could use Hornbeetle Carapace to buff up my ranged attacks, and then turn 2 I could go in with Hail of Thorns. But I would have to go like pretty late to move in with jump, so maybe that's too ambitious. I think I'll just leave my cards as is. Smoldering Hatred could also be good for once I open up the door, but Scarab Flight has done better for me than I typically expect. We'll keep gem cards the same. Drifter, we definitely want Shockwave. This is actually a scenario where we can play Shockwave. Maybe Sustain Momentum too. So we'll drop Unbreakable and Relentless and bring Shockwave and... Oh, I already have Sustain Momentum. Let's bring Violent Inheritance, because I want to pick up a lot of loot. I'm content. And then my other characters should be good. I'm still level 1 here. Yeah, this will work. Let's go to the Crystal Trench. Unfortunately, I don't have any Arrowvine for a stamina potion on Snowflake. So I can't do the strategy I did last time of just making hazards. At least not as easily. Oh, this event again. This is really, really good. We had the Cloak of Warding. And I think I give it to Snowflake. Whenever an enemy ends its move adjacent to you, so if it wants to move and attack you, it moves up to you, and before it attacks you, you can push it away. And I mean, I can't imagine anything being better than that for Snowflake. Let's make sure that's put on. Okay. Fewer loot. We definitely want to loot a lot on Gem and Drifter. So maybe just no loot on Deathwalker, although I would love to get some stuff on Deathwalker. 3 or fewer enemies. Never kill an enemy. Well, if we're going Call to the Abyss, we're not getting either of those. Lose a card to negate 2 or less damage. No attacks in the first 3 rounds. Kill an enemy with elements. Enemy with elements is possible, but... like, Snow Imps can set a wild element, but it's kind of random, and then I don't want to set tons of elements myself. I mean, I could theoretically do Dark Wind Ice. I guess that's the best thing to do, is try to force, like, a Dark Wind Ice out of all my characters. And then Overkill by 4, never go below half health. Perform an ability targeting an ally. So just heal 1 ally each rest cycle. Have to remember to actually do it, but that's probably easier than Overkill. The only way to Overkill is to just crit something. Kill 1 or more of each monster type. Yeah, let's do that. Because it's just...
travel east from Frosthaven.
Oh, okay. I have to make sure that I actually kill a hound.
Wood, hoping to sort out the mystery of...
have to make sure to actually kill a hound, but that should be doable. Especially because with Snowflake, I can just push a hound into a hazard. And so that should not be an issue. So this first room, I'm really afraid of. My first time playing it digital +3. I assume that the Snow Imps are still... that the brittle is still bugged with shields, but I don't even have any shields to use. It was much easier last time because in 2-player there are only 3 imps, I think. And now the fact that there are 5 imps, if they are ever in range with any element set, I'm in trouble. So I think the goal needs to be Gem, like, disabling the polar bear. Gem disables and stalls out the polar bear while I burst out some of the imps. Maybe going late, moving forward, pulling 2 imps in with both Snowflake and Gem. Like, they both just go late, move forward, pull in Snow Imp, and then Gem is going to switch to melee form, and then in melee form I can Reckless Jab the polar bear. He is immune to Immobilize, but he's not immune to Disarm. So I can disarm him 1 turn, and then hopefully I will have killed some of these Snow Imps. And once the elites are gone, they do basically twice as much damage as the normals because they have higher base attack and with the constant brittle. So, and also if there's the poison, if they get the multi-target poison card, they're very, very scary. So we need to burst Snow Imps as much as possible, pull in the elites. That's my plan, I think. Call to the Abyss, I'm a little bit afraid of it being a slow start, but I can probably... these 3 Snow Imps probably stay at least relatively close together, and I do have pushes, and I can maybe get a Lingering Rod on the 3 of them. I don't know, we'll just have to see where everybody goes. And then probably just start crushing weight, right? There's a chance that nothing reaches me this turn, so go late and I don't know, maybe just the move 4. We'll position exactly where we want. Okay, Snow Imp standing still is it's fine. It does mean that I don't think I'm gonna go for the pull strategy. I could move up and pull 1 Snow Imp in. Like, I could move Gem here, pull this Snow Imp for 2, And then I can move Snowflake up and pull this Snow Imp for 2. And then I could burst out the Snow Imp. And that does sound pretty good. But what if I just send everything everybody has into this polar bear? Do I have any poison daggers? I have a wound dagger. No poison daggers in my whole team. That's a little bit cringe. Okay, I didn't need to move Drifter up because I want to pull this guy like all the way back, I think. I'll be in melee mode. I just want to stay as far away from these things as I can. So we'll just run Drifter back, I think, next turn. I could even like use Blizzard to push this guy even further back in. Alright. I mean, we got some damage into him. The pull's not going to do anything. I don't need to push him because I don't want to move him away from Drifter, and I don't need Snowflake up there. I don't see any benefit in Snowflake moving forward. We can go ahead and get the Call to the Abyss. There is benefit in not being adjacent to this guy, or do I have... I have Shadow Step, so maybe I just hit him for 3 this turn. So I will stay adjacent to him. Okay. We'll go... 19 seems fast enough. Hit him with a Shadow Step. I could poison him, but I guess disarming is a little bit better. I really, really want to burst him down. So Drifter is just going to go fast. I guess, like, back up here and shield. And then I'm probably only taking, like, 1 Snow Imp attack, which would be really good. And let's just hit him hard. And then... oh, I don't even technically have to back up. What if I double attack him with Shockwave and Bloodletting? And I use Crosswinds to back him up and attack. I like that a lot. 20 initiative seems fine for that. And then I just go fast here and I disarm. And I can boots Gem. Oh, Gem doesn't have boots. Well, hopefully he doesn't go at like 13 or 14. Well, 14 is fine. Hopefully he doesn't go at 13 and hit Drifter. He would hit Gem. Yeah, we're totally fine. I could poison, but I want to save the Lingering Rot to potentially get one of these guys. This does all mean... yeah, he shouldn't die before I hit with Shadow Step. I wish I could play Dark Fog and like know that I would kill him with Deathwalker and just go ahead and move the Shadow, but... ooh, also I may want to Black Barrage to eat the Dark if it's multi-target out of Snow Imps. That's actually kind of an important thing. Okay, I think we're prepared. Okay. This is a really good turn to disarm the Polar Bear. And I think it's only going to be 1 attack from Snow Imps. It is attack for 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this Snow Imp will always hit me, but that's fine. So we disarm this guy. I'm thinking he's probably dead here. And we're still in melee mode, so maybe I should have moved forward a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see. Part of me wants to just not even... yeah, I think Deathwalker will pick up the kill. Let's do this attack and see how much it does. And then I don't even kill with crit here. -2, I guess I'm glad I didn't draw it later. And then hopefully Deathwalker kills, but probably not, right? It's not worth using my items. We mark him. We did not crit, but that's fine because now I just command Drifter move back so he doesn't get hit multiple times and hit. And that is 3 of his charges gone already, but we do get a Shadow out. And then let's see, from here, this thing goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I can pick up the loot here. I want most of the loot on Gem and Drifter, and I need to get the least on Deathwalker, right? Okay, that's fine. I just need to get rid of that Brittle. They are not grouped up for a Lingering Rot at all. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can go Dark Fog, Lingering Rot. It's 46, which is really awkward, but I have boots. I do have boots, so I can go at 36, which is good because they have multiple 37s. Okay, so I go fast here. I guess I just heal Drifter, because why not? And I Lifting Gust to push this Snow Imp right here. I move the Shadow here, and I Lingering Rot all of these guys. That should... I can use both of my items into one of the Snow Imps, one of the normals, to try to kill it. And then... I'm melee mode here, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm going to heal Drifter and move him forward. But then I'm going to push this guy away. So Drifter comes down here, gives himself a bonus tick, and hits and gets his tick back. The only problem with this is that if a bunch of the Snow Imps survive, Drifter could be in very dangerous shape, which makes me want to do something like, I should have moved up last turn. I should have moved here on Gem last turn, and I would have been at least slightly closer. This move 3, 1, 2, 3 just doesn't get me in range. Move 3, drag down, hope to kill one. I don't love it. I do not love it because if it is attack, it's really bad. But maybe we just see their card, and then I can just back Drifter out if it's a bad card, rather than going... Okay, it's not even a bad card, because they do have the 3 cards where they don't attack. So this is really good, I think. Push this guy. Okay, no damage, but that's totally cool. Get him right in the Lingering Rot. Heal Drifter up. They're not attacking, so Drifter's safe to move in. Geminate with this move 3. I can now switch to range form and attack this guy. Good. Okay, this room went very swimmingly. It's not over, but I want to be adjacent to exactly one enemy, so I'll go right here. We'll pull a +1 and just kill. Ah. It was worth a try. Okay. They're just... This strengthen means that next turn is potentially very scary. We haven't seen any of their shuffles. Their shuffles are the 43s where they hit multiple targets. Consume an element to hit multiple targets. Yeah, you're right. I maybe spoke a little too soon. Let's see how Deathwalker does first, and then decide if it was swimmingly or not. We'll Spyglass this one and mark it and try to kill him. And then we'll hit here, and then this one last, and we'll leave it marked, and we'll Heavy Sword the last guy we hit. So Spyglass on the first one, and we mark him. And we get the +1, so that's a shadow. I mean, I mark, but yeah, I don't really need to mark these guys. I guess with a crit, I maybe could have chosen to leave it there, but we just need a 0. Okay, and he would have died to wound. Still not bad. I didn't get 2 shadows out, so I can't Deepening Despair. But I could just, like, teleport over and attack with Anger of the Dead. Teleport there, hit this guy. I could just wait patiently for this guy to die to wound. I don't know. Let's figure out somebody else. Because, like, the thing about these guys is they're very slow, so they're not threatening here. Like a Mind Spike Scarab Flight, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can hit these 2 with Scarab Flight and then double hit one of them. I kind of want to, like, keep some of them around just so I can get more shadows. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have enough movement to go in and get a multi-target Forceful Spirits. Maybe I like send Drifter into this guy and Deathwalker 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can Deathwalker get granted movement? No. Alright, that's fine. We just won't have as many shadows as I would have liked going into the next room. But I guess I just teleport here and kill this guy. I need to heal an ally to get my battle goal. There will be time for that. There will be time for that. Let's not waste it. I kind of want to just do, like, continuous health's ranged attack. It's disadvantage anyway. I kill with a 0, and I get a tick back, and it doesn't spend a crushing weight. And then here, I can just go fast, run in, move 3. There's no point in playing anything, any losses. I actually just don't reach. I don't have any ranged attacks. This is surprisingly not good, but we'll just see their cards and figure it out from there. Okay, that is a bad card to see. Okay, Drifters before Snowflake. So Drifter's going to move in. So I'm going to teleport here. And I just want things dead, so I'm going to hit this guy. Okay, we kill him and get his shadow. And that's probably just 2 shadows for the next room now. I could Eclipse, I guess. Now, Scarab Flight hits both. Oh. Well, that's a pretty bad muddle. It's fine. I have an attack for 2 coming out. So I guess I try to kill. Right. Okay, good. That kill is huge. That kill is huge because now Drifter could attack here. Well, Drifter has... Let's hit this guy with the continuous health. We're muddled, so it doesn't matter that it's a melee attack. Okay, cool. It kills. We get the tick back, which we didn't have to spend one. And then now I just move up here. And this guy will get multi-target, but it's not like a super good... It's not the end of the world that he gets off just 2 poison brittle attacks. Because he doesn't have any friends to help him. And then now... I guess I just walk up and hit him. I have the 2 shadows for Deepening Despair. He's just not there. As long as he's not at 5, I kill him. I just move and switch, and then I have reshaped the guys to get some loot. And I'm just going to place Hazard. And then here, I need to heal an ally for my battle goal, so I will heal Deathwalker, and I can spend a Fortitude tick if it's still alive. Okay, it's 37. But that's fine. I will just step here and attack for 4. Mark him. Almost kill. So I guess I will need the Fortitude tick, because nobody else is attacking, right? Yeah. This is fine, just don't miss. I don't know why I have 1 old brittle and 1 new brittle indicator. Okay, this would have been really bad if that attack had missed Deathwalker. I would have been able to heal it, though. Okay, Deathwalker needs to get the least loot. I need to double check my other battle goals. Okay, kill something with 3 elements. I haven't gotten that yet. We move here and switch, and let's just set Hornbeetle now. We'll use it in the next room. It'll be fine. Okay, I didn't kill anything on Snowflake. That's not the end of the world. We have plenty more opportunities. But that means I do need to kill a Snow Imp in this following room. Long rest. Long rest. Violent Inheritance. Reshape the guys. And I need to kill something with 3 elements. Always target an ally. We'll figure out the rest. So I just step here. Oh, definitely move and heal. And loot 1. Okay, 2 hide, 1 lumber, 1 axe. Honestly, kind of underwhelming. And loot 1. 8 gold, not bad. Alright, now I can say that this room went swimmingly, right? Let's see, 3 shadows. I don't feel the need to eclipse. We can drop Shadow Step. The move 6 is kind of nice, like, given that this is an escape scenario. We have Deepening Despair. Let's drop Shadow Step. And we can drop Blizzard. Not the most exciting of cards. Okay. I want to snowball because I want to kill things in the next room, and I'm going to set another hazard here. I want Strength of the Abyss so that I can eat my shadows and do good damage. I don't need to play Eclipse. And if I'm eating my shadows, that means I don't need to move my shadows. So I can Black Barrage here. And then I long rest. I would love to set up Drifter for 1 turn before going in, like Sustain Momentum and Shockwave. It doesn't feel necessary, though. I'm going to have enough damage to kill, like, a couple bears. Hopefully I can get a good AoE lined up for Snowflake. Let's get Strength of the Abyss. Deathwalker doesn't need to be in front. I'm planning to play Sustain Momentum, so maybe I don't need Deadly Shot. But maybe I want it for right now. Draining Arrows. I only have 4 ticks. It could be better. Could be more. Maybe we can drop Continuous Health. I'm thinking of playing other ticks. Do I set up for 1 more turn? We can drop Harvest the Essence. The heal 2 is kind of decent. I played 1 melee loss, so dropping a ranged card makes sense. Then I'm at 6 and 6. And I want to pick up loot on gems, so we'll keep Reshape the Guise. Probably the best. I think Reshape the Guise is my favorite of all of the level 1 loot cards. Loot 1 Regenerate. Because that's like exactly what you want to do with a looting action. So I could set up Shockwave, I could set up Sustain Momentum, or I could just go in the room. The benefit to not going in the room is that I get closer to a Snowflake rest cycle so that I can put a hazard here. But honestly, it probably just doesn't matter because I need to kill 1 hound anyway. So I'm going to save Lifting Gust for when a hound comes close, and then I'll shoot it through 2 hazards. Yeah, top loot is really nice. It's so much better than the melee card, where the bottom, I don't even remember what it is, but I think it's Feeding Frenzy, and it's a bottom loot. It might be all adjacent enemies suffer 1 in the bottom loot, which actually isn't a bad ability, but Reshape the Guise is very nice. So I have Hornbeetle Carapace up for increased range damage, so I just move in and I hit both of the polar bears. They're right next to each other, so I Scarab Flight both of them for good damage. Maybe I move in 3 and get a shield, and I just poison one of them, and that won't use any ticks or anything. And then I have 0 loot, right? I don't know where to see it. Okay, right here. Yeah, Deathwalker has 0 loot. That's good. I'm thinking just Fluid Night, Dark Fog. Make sure my initiative works, and then... One, two, three. I mean, I can probably just... What if I just go late, move 3, heal, and potentially pull something? This is fine. So Drifter, move, and shield.
Just when you think you've outrun them, the howling starts again. You glance behind you to see the hounds emerging from the...
Okay, that's move and hit lightly. It is 5 moves, so they will reach me no matter where I go. But I will have the 1 shield. Move and heal out of snow imps. This is fine. So I just target, like, here. And I'm going to get hit for 4 twice, so let's go ahead and ward. Not as good as, like, a health potion would have been, but... Okay. I feel like it didn't block that damage correctly. Because I was attacked for 5 with shield 1, so 4. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Okay. I just move a shadow, and we're just targeting the poisoned guy, right? I could go for a snow imp. Because they're going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then heal up this guy. But it's fine. Let's just hit this guy nice and hard. No point in scrap sorting since he'll be healed up, but spyglass it. Yeah, I'm going to spyglass it. Well, I'll save the spyglass for when I would pick up a kill. Wait. When do I Strength of the Abyss? I'm going to undo this to eat one of my shadows with Strength of the Abyss. When do I select that? Right here. Okay. I said no spyglass, right? And mark him. Oh, come on. Yeah, I could have one shot. I forgot you can't ever undo when you're doing shadow stuff with Deathwalker. It always crashes. So I get the shadow back if I kill an imp. I was just thinking that I wanted to eat 2 shadows to deal extra damage, because I get the attack 8 into the poison. The poison means that 4 of the damage will still stick. I think either way, it seems like it's going to be pretty good. This does not look very good, though. Let's load the previous autosave. Something about that was not correct. Because Gem's about to get a 2-target attack 4. Snowflake, I think, is after the imps. Okay, now is this the turn where I'm going in? Yes, it is. Okay, so Shockwave, Deadly Shot. Scarab Flight, Firefly Swarm. Enticing Breeze with Whiteout. And Fluid Night with Dark Fog. The nice part about targeting the Snow Imp would be that I don't actually have any shadow movement now after playing Dark Fog. Although I guess I don't need shadow movement for anything, do I? So I'm probably just going to leave it the same. One, two, three. Is that 3-4 range exactly right now? I think it is. Move shadow in. Strength of the Abyss on this shadow. Hit this guy. No spyglass. Mark him. So many things to click for Deathwalker. But it results in 8 damage, which is pretty good. Can I do this right now? Yes. So I will. Oh. Man, that's the second, like, super disappointing pull Geminate has had. And then I'm still in ranged mode, so I position here. And I can get a double hit. Ooh. I can get a double hit with Mind Spike and Into My Embrace, and that'll switch me to melee. And now these things have grouped up for a Snowflake AoE. Oh, I have Snowball. I could go for Whiteout Attack right now. But maybe they're in a Blinding Vortex? This guy's not in a Blinding Vortex, but everybody else is. If only Drifter weren't right there. It's a mighty nice Blinding Vortex. Do I have it? I do have Blinding Vortex. I just don't have the ice for it. So that makes it much less whelming. But it would be 4 target with Snowball up. I don't have any way of quickly setting ice, do I? No. Dark is set. I can just move 2 and get a Forceful Spirits. And then Drifter, I do need to make sure I heal somebody else at some point in time. We will Vile Assault. Maybe I'll just heal somebody else so I don't forget to get that. And Vile Assault. I like this. Okay, this is a very big damage turn. Snowflake, with where I'm standing currently, I get to hit 4. I don't get to pick the order. That's so annoying, but it does hit both of the 2 imps last, and I want to kill them. -2, does that survive? Okay. I got 1 Exterminator at least. Maybe a little underwhelming on the Snowball. Do I back up? No, I don't. Because I'm going to want to place a hazard right there. Okay. The goal is to kill... Let's hit this. And then I think here for the second hit. Because Deathwalker can... Spyglass Metal Sword. Very nice. Okay. And then I just heal Deathwalker to get my Battle Bow. Now... I try to kill right here. So let's hit with Into My Embrace and see if it does kill. It does kill. That's good. That gets me a shadow. And then my next hit, I go here, I think. Okay, at least the snow imps are after, so their damage isn't going to be factored in. And that's all my Hornbeetle Carapace, but that's most of the scenario done. So I move here, Forceful Spirits with the Dark, with this Shadow. And I throw the advantage and the 2 bonus damage into this guy, and now he dies to a +1. Okay, he also dies to a crit. Why didn't I hit this? Man, I don't want to undo it, but I definitely clicked on this guy. I saw like the little arrow above his head. I don't want to undo it because I ate a shadow with that, and so if I undo it, it's going to crash. And so we'll just eat... But Drifter has to lose a card because of that, unless Deathwalker would have missed. Honestly, though, it's fine. Drifter can just lose a card. Did I misclick? I would have sworn I saw the little indicator above his head. But, like, I already know it would crash if I try to redo it. Try to undo it. But if we lose the scenario, we come back to this turn. We go back to round 9. But I don't think that's going to happen. And so I just come forward. I guess Hornet Stinger. Yeah, if I'm standing right here, Hornet Stinger just hits the 2 of them. That's pretty good. In order to move 3, though, I have to switch, which is fine, because I can loot and then move and switch. And I have targeted an ally with a heal ability already. So I'll just move up, get a tick back, and loot. And here, I just don't want to go too far because I want to push a hound to kill it with Lifting Gust. Although, what if I just long rest Snowflake right here? I'm gonna long rest Snowflake. This way I get to pick my card, and I can put a hazard here on the following turn. I'm just going to melee. Do I only have 2 shadows? Okay, pretty decent. Oh, wow. I did not expect that guy to be reaching. It's fine, though. It's disadvantage. Oh, and we dodged a +2. And then I could kill both with this. That would be nice. Or I could do no damage. And I didn't get my tick back. Now I'm going to be poisoned. Alright, I mean, let's not throw. I just need 1 damage into this guy. Oh my gosh. Dude. I guess they're not even attacking, though. Maybe I should not have long rest Snowflake, though. That's 2 attack for 1s into the 1 health guy that both failed to get the kill. We'll drop Enticing Breeze. This hound always reaches Snowflake and could immobilize quickly, but I can go even faster than his fastest card. And just go ahead and get my hazard here. And then after, I need to be standing like here, but I can, he'll come in and I push him. And he dies if I get a +1. Here I regenerate and move. I loot and regenerate, or I just attack this guy, would be fine. I can just get a tick back or just heal myself, and we can long rest. Okay, late hound. It does mean a high damage hit. I'm also relying on Geminate to pick up a kill while muddled. But we put a hazard here. And then do I heal Drifter? No, because I want to move so that this guy will be off. This guy will be off of the hazard so that I can push him. And so Drifter, 1, 2, 3, and now I would have to play a loss to get there. Let's just heal ourselves. And let's set Sustain Momentum, because we just need to get to the end now. And we need Gem to not miss on this kill. Okay, good. Then that guy will die, and we move and switch. And I don't think the 1 Drifter card is going to end up mattering. Oh. the Cloak of Warding that I just got. Why not? It blocks some damage. If I place this trap here, and all my characters go on the bottom side, and I place a hazard right here, will they all walk through it? Possibly. Although, that's probably not going to end up happening, but it's fine. We'll drop Forceful Spirits. These guys being elites means that they don't just, like, die. Am I just moving 3? Yeah, I think I just attack this guy with Lifting Gust. If I get a +1, I kill him. I can also immobilize him, and I just move 3. And then we just move towards the door. And I think I short rest move towards the door. Not super healthy, but I can open the door with, like, Gem Retaliates. Okay, and Deathwalker can... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I eat 2 shadows with Anger of the Dead, I'm not in range. I think this turn I move in, but next turn I can Fluid Knight and hit this healthier Hound. So this turn I move away. But then I can just move shadows with Black Barrage next turn. Shockwave is fine. I can go fast here and Deadly Shot to get the poison to make it more likely that Snowflake picks up the kill. And then run. Because based off the way Drifter's been pulling... Nope. Okay, Drifter just straight gets the kill. That's fine. Saving poison for the bear might have been good, but... Deathwalker, we're just running to the door. And it's a low move card out of Hounds, which is nice. Snowflake... Let's just immobilize this guy. I just need to make sure that I kill 1. But that can be the last one. There's no reason that it needs to be early. So if I place 1 more hazard that they have to walk through, probably just in the door, right? 1 more hazard that they have to walk through in the door, then this guy will have 2 health by the time he gets through for Snowflake to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can go in with the drag down loss. I've got plenty of melee cards, so I can play double losses here into the bear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can reach with a Fluid Knight Dark Fog and hit the bear. Unfortunately, I can't Strength of the Abyss it, but that's fine. I'll go in after and hit the bear. Snowflake needs to kill the bear, right? I believe. I don't think Snowflake has killed one, because she played her loss on the other 2 early. Crit does not kill here, so we're fine. And I need to make sure to heal an ally this next turn. If Deathwalker crits, it kills. Just don't. Good job, Deathwalker. And then I can pull this guy into the trap, and that'll kill him and give me... Good. It gave me exterminator kill credit. So now I don't need to worry about anything else. Other than killing the bear. So I short rest for sure. Let's see. Here, I'll Hornet Stinger. That'll set up the poison and never kill. Drifter, I just am healing an ally. And Deathwalker... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can shoot this hound. So Hornet Stinger and just... It doesn't matter. And then I'm moving 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So Gem just needs to move out of the way. Does Jim have boots? No. And I guess I'm just attacking for 2. I don't think any hounds reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. This hound reaches. That's so annoying. Do I still have Forceful Spirits? Ugh, I can't check my cards. Oh, I wanted to use my Boots of Speed. As I clicked on it to use it. I'm going to undo to move Deathwalker down, because Deathwalker can be immobilized and it doesn't matter. Maybe I don't have to undo. What am I looking for? Okay, I don't have Forceful Spirits to teleport once the thing is destroyed, so I guess I'll just attack this guy and try to kill him. Not quite. And then I just move. What? He was fastest? Oh, I thought it was Gem that was fastest. This is fine because I just heal an ally and I move to the thing and I just long rest this next turn and I still have plenty of cards. Gem poisons. I would have loved to have seen slightly more damage than that. Not gonna lie. Oh, I have a whiteout. Let's go for that. First, let's push this guy away so that I don't take retaliate damage. And then I've got Lifting Gust to get out next turn. I missed the one target I cared about hitting. That is hilarious. Okay. White wins with Lifting Gust. I jump here, I hit him, I kill him with a 0. Let's just not miss. Deathwalker, I think I can... Yeah, I can Deepening Despair this guy and then just move to the end. I long rest. And I just look like a tasty snack here. Eclipse is fine. Deepening Despair and just move up. There's so many loot tokens on this singular hex. I want it so bad. I was thinking that I would be able to stack a bunch of loot in the same spot and get it on somebody, but I guess that's not happening. If I play double losses here and I miss the kill, it's still fine. But we just won't miss the kill. Thank you. Thank you, Snowflake. Thank you. You can escape, and you killed one of each monster type. And let's pick up the loot. And I believe Deathwalker is the only character that picked up no loot. So she got her thing. Drifter targeted an ally every rest cycle because I targeted one this last turn. So no reason to not just get out right now. And there's no more loot. I didn't get as much money as I wanted, but it was a successful scenario. Oh, I didn't get Ritualist. And unfortunately, I don't have the ability to set enough elements to get it. That's fine. No death, basically no stress level. Yeah, that is pretty. Four perk marks total. I got some of the herbs that Drifter needs. Deathwalker didn't get any of her items, but that's fine. 8 gold on Snowflake. And 8 of my loot tokens. Ooh. Going through that quest is going to be terrifying. Because I haven't played that quest in a long time. Oh, and the first level for it is so hard. It has, like, rending drakes. And, like, tunnels that you teleport through.
The pack is far behind you now. Their snarls.
Alright. Get some wood and hide, and we get the Ancient Spire, which is what I wanted the most. I need to check the experience levels here to make sure that Drifter isn't going to level up. Oh, the trader. I can buy some resources. It looks like I have literally 0 metal. Yeah. I don't think anything else sounds any good. So let's buy some metal. Although it's stupid expensive. And we now have the work freeze.
Mail call. Open up.
I can't remember. I feel like last time I did respect the request and it wasn't what I thought it was. Let's open the package.
You tear open the edge of the
Okay,
package.
well, I guess we are supposed to respect the request. I thought we got a lot of money for it. Okay, Drifter experience threshold. Okay, 19 of 50. That's good. That means we can play the Ancient Spire and we will not overlevel. I'm wondering if I can just go and do it with Drifter being the carry right now and get the move 4 every round, but probably not, because I need sustained momentum for that, which means I would need to play a top attack 4 on turn 1 to set sustained momentum. So I need someone else to be the carry for it. And Blinkblade did really, really well when we played that level last night. But Sand in the Hourglass, or Birds in a Tempest, helped a lot there. No levels on anybody is kind of interesting. I was definitely expecting like a gem level up. Let's find a level for Bone Shaper, maybe? Since Bone Shaper hasn't gotten to play one yet. Not the Crystal Enclosure. That's a toughie. I got the Arrowvine that I wanted though, so we can go ahead and make the Arrowvine Snow Thistle, right? For a stamina potion. Stamina potion. Give that to Snowflake. And then we have an Axe Nut now. Axe Nut Corpse Cap is a frenzy potion for Drifter. Frenzy potion for Drifter. Frenzy Potion is also pretty good on Deathwalker. But we'll take that Frenzy Potion on Drifter. And then that's just renewing, which we already have. That's fine. We need to play the Edge of the World and the Ancient Spire. So I need to pick a character to go and kill the Chaos Demon in the Ancient Spire. I want Gem to get experience for the bridge. So Gem comes to this level for sure. I don't really see anything that I get in particular for having Deathwalker do it. Like, I don't hit level 3, even if I don't even know if hitting level 3 is like something that I would want. I'm gonna put the renewing potion back on though. I don't hit level 3, I can't get any masteries. So actually, I guess Deathwalker theoretically could get her mastery, her other mastery in Ancient Spire. Maybe I build towards that. The only problem is that it would be easy for Deathwalker to die. But I guess not if it's fast enough. I don't know. Geminate has to come. Drifter has to come. Snowflake does not have to come. I was doing some bug reporting earlier, and I tested out Snowflake's. I was testing out an interaction with pushing, because on Fist I was trying to. I used Frost Eruption to get a multi-target push, and it wasn't letting me push an enemy through a hazardous terrain that another enemy was standing in. And so I was testing that push thing on Snowflake from my bug reporting earlier, and the Guardian of the Snow Mastery is completely messed up. It doesn't... You lose it even if you're the one who's targeted, even though Snowflake isn't an ally to itself. And you also lose it if the ally that's targeted loses a card to damage, or like blocks it with shield and takes 0 damage. So that mastery is basically impossible. Because you have to like do it legit instead of cheesing it. Maybe I just go with this 4-man. I want to test if... What's the wording on this mastery? Never perform a move or attack value with value of less than 4, and perform at least 1 each round. So what if I'm just granted move and attack? So let's go for that. Let's give that a try. That sounds like it should work to me. So we are ready for the Ancient Spire. I am slightly nervous that Deathwalker is going to just die here. This is a map? What's the answer here? I keep the world upon my breast. That sounds like a map to me. We just got a perk mark from that, and that gave me 3 new completed perks. So we take out a +1. We add a +2 dark. We add a rolling disarm. Like we got good options here. I think I'll take out the -1 for now. But that's just a level 2 character, and we only have 1 -1 left. Drifter, what do we grab? Okay, Drifter has actually gotten very few perks. Yeah, because I took the armor one. Let's see. The expanded arsenal is interesting, but it's just not that good right now. If I'm going ranged, I really want this cripple perk. Let's take out the -2. And then maybe I go for this when you short rest, regenerate ward and ally. I also love this heal ward and ally on an attack, but you don't attack that frequently. -1 for immobilize is really good too. We'll take the -1 for immobilizes and then maybe go for the Winter's Breath. Okay, 7 or fewer experience points. That's really hard if I'm trying to remove 7 shadows in a round. Nearly impossible. Never exit a room with loot tokens. Okay. that was definitely the easy one, staring me right in the face. 2 cards to the lost pile before your first rest on Geminate. What's daredevilish about that? Oh, this is so good. Negative condition, good. With Vile Assault, completely free. And then lose a card to negate 2 or more. Oh, against bolt shooters. Oh, this is going to be a very profitable scenario. All right, we've got a lot going on. Snowflake needs to push or pull an ally or enemy every single round. Drifter needs to perform a move and an attack ability every single round and never perform one with a value of less than 4. Geminate needs to play a loss every turn and switch forms every turn. Deathwalker needs to get 5 shadows out and set up to... Yeah, that's definitely the plan here. Get everything going. And the really nice thing, we'll have to test to make sure that this works, but I can do Crushing Weight and Sustain Momentum here, and I just go after, and I grant movement. And that gives me my movement for this, and it allows Drifter to do a move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I can do, because if I can't get up there, 1, 2, 3, but I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could hit this guy for 5. And maybe just kill one of them. The remove 7 shadows in a round thing doesn't work entirely correctly. I think maybe I'm not going to go for it, because it doesn't count removing shadows when you like go over the limit. But in order to get this, I would need to like Eclipse plus Call to the Abyss, play a different card, like Eclipse plus Call to the Abyss, set Fluid Knight maybe, or set Strength of the Abyss and play a card that I can discard. Short rest, play Call to the Abyss and Fluid Knight. So that's like on turn 3, and then turn 4 I'd be ready to go with Fluid Knight active, Call to the Abyss active. No, because I would only have 4 shadows. And so then I would still need to have marked something and had it die. I don't know if going through all of that trouble is worth taking 4 rounds of all of these bolt shooters. Oh, this is going to be a lot of Ruin Machines too. This is actually like completely not free. Man, I wish Drifter could go fast and set these, because I would love to get him up there super fast. From here he'll go 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4. He just doesn't come anywhere close to reaching, and I don't think I'll be able to grant him movement once he's up there. This is actually a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. So let's start with a drag down loss, and then I need a top that will change my form. So I guess I'll let it be Hornet Stinger. So drag down, move here, disarm both. And I'm just going to do damage here. So maybe I just Fluid Knight, Call to the Abyss, and I target this thing and try to kill it. Maybe I would rather target this elite. Well, no, the only difference between normal and elites are their health, right? They do the same damage. Base 3, base 3. So yeah, I go for the normal. Yeah, 5 bolt shooters is not the greatest. I like the design of Geminate. I just wish that I would really like Geminate if some of the cards just had slightly higher numbers on them, because like if some of the cards had slightly higher numbers, and if the form changes themselves were their own abilities, because it really sucks if like the turn you planned was to play Draining Pincers, move and switch forms, and then a priest goes really fast and immobilizes you, and then now you can't move, and so you don't get the form change, and it feels like you just get punished when like it's just not your fault. Like a priest went at 8 speed and immobilized you. unless you have Boots of Speed, there was no counterplay to it. So if the form change were its own mandatory ability, but you could perform it without doing any other part of the card, I think that and just some slightly higher base damages on some of the cards would make me like Geminate even more, because I am a Geminate enjoyer. Okay. This is high damage out of the bolt shooters, but we have a couple disarms. We'll maybe have a kill. The boss is going to hit multiple people, which is annoying. And he's going to muddle, so let's just go before him so that we're not muddled. And let's just kill this guy. Okay. Definitely wasted my wound sword. Oh, but I've got renewing potion. So let's just get them both back and we'll just do it again. I feel like my camera is weird. Okay, that hurt a lot. I should have lost cards instead of taking that damage. And I can't get 2 disarms on anything now. Okay, this is very bad. Alright, this is my second card lost. So there's my Daredevil. Do I take 3 damage? I feel like I lose a card to 3. And all of a sudden now I'm very scared. 4? Alright. We shouldn't fail the move fast, hit hard here yet, because the round's not over. Unfortunately, this guy got a shield. Move 4. Hit for 5. Oh, good job, Drifter. And then... Is there any benefit to pulling this guy next to Gem? Like, I'm not certain, but maybe. If I could have gone faster, I would have gotten the disarm on him. So maybe I should have saved Drag Down for turn 2. That is terrifying. Okay, Drifter, you are going fast and you are going. And that is it. I mean, this is just a move 6, so we just move 6. And then when we get to the boss, we run at him with no remorse. We hit him for 5. We Vile Assault. We hit him for 4. We hit him for 5. 5, 4, 5. Frenzy Potion. So I maybe can kill him in 1 turn, which maybe could be next turn, because hopefully I'm fast and he moves to melee me. Mind Spike here is not bad. Move Mind Spike to immobilize all of these things. There are still 3 elite bolt shooters that I would love to not be 3 elite bolt shooters. I could set Fluid Knight bottom to immune a damage. And I could use it to like teleport over here. Or maybe I just run over here. To stay far away from that thing. I guess I just shoot this guy, because he's the most likely to die. Do I have any better loss to play? Well, I'm probably going to lose a card to damage, actually, right? So I just into my embrace to attack, and then hopefully we just win next turn. The problem is if the rune machines are doing something scary. So we will go for this. And then I need to make an enemy move each turn. I guess I can just run down here. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to move forward and hit all 3 of these with whiteout. It's a loss, it makes them move. Snowball would be really nice because I get to pick the order, but it's only range 4 on whiteout. I think we're going to be okay. Low damage is good. What do you think about the new classes that were released? You're talking about the 4... I haven't looked at what any of them do. But I love the idea that they added more classes. It's really interesting that they all are just named. Or, like, they have, like, regular people names rather than Gloomhaven-y names. Hail does sound cool. I mean, I saw the stupid, every time you get a kill with this, add a +1 damage sticker to it card. It's like, it's a really interesting way to make it scale, because it's like, you know, if you're supposed to retire after 15 scenarios, like, as you level up, this card becomes stronger, but, like, not really because of leveling up. It's just a cool idea, I think. Personally, my favorite of all of the characters is Satha. So, hopefully Satha is cool. Alright, rune machines are hitting for 2, so I just come here. And... unfortunately, I don't really have much hope of killing. But maybe I could kill this guy. Very unlikely. Yeah, I wish I had gone for more damage on Gem. But we still have cards to lose, and Drifter probably wins this next turn. Satha is a command other characters. That works for me. I mean, I like characters like that. If I come down here, I get out of range of this guy, right? I definitely should have done that for Geminate, but I think it's going to be fine. Oh. Oh, no, this is the one I didn't immobilize. Cool, so I can immobilize this one. Just barely didn't kill this guy. Set this guy here so that he'll be disadvantaged on Deathwalker. And then just recover... just crosswinds. And then I can grant Deathwalker movement next turn. Come on, miss. Disadvantage didn't help. We got plenty of cards. I'm feeling fine here. Yes, ranged attacks get disadvantage in melee range. And I believe the new characters are intended to be used in either Frosthaven or Gloomhaven 2.0. I just switched into melee mode, right? So it's probably my last turn in melee. And then we just hope that Drifter kills here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The boss was very kind to come up to us. Now no remorse plus vile assault plus frenzy potion. Do I have the frenzy potion? I do have the frenzy potion. Okay, cool. I kill with zeros. Then here, I just heal ally and I command attack. Here, melee, so I'll just go in, attack with Icebound Quills. I probably get the thing for losing a card to damage. We can test it, right? Because I'll get attacked. This will be fine. And then we can just try to kill this guy, maybe. Rune Machine's not attacking is nice. Bolt Shooters hit 1 with all attacks. So Snowflake, I just heal here. And then command the move. And that gets my Eternal Dance. And I guess I'm trying to kill this guy. Although, maybe I don't want Deathwalker to take the all attacks, because it is like 4 attacks. So I'll back out so the Snowflake is the focus. Oh, well, Deathwalker could have attacked and then run away. But it would have just been 2 attacks for 3, so I was never dealing enough. I'll just come here. Gem. I don't think... Or I think that I can lose a card to damage, and it'll work. And I'll have to lose a card to this guy. So we'll just test it. And make sure that it works correctly. And then now... Move 5. Attack for 5. Move 4. Attack for 4. Attack for 5. Ooh. And attack for 5. +1? No. Which thing am I on the last tick of? Okay, well, why does this say that I'm on the last tick of something? I'm probably on the last tick of Crushing Weight. Just looks like it hasn't updated. That's fine. Oh, I need to kill him this next turn. Oh, there's actually going to be so much stuff, and now I really wish I had gotten that damage down here. This is going to be 4 attacks. Okay, I'm in ranged form, so we drop melee cards. Not even close. Drifter, do not fail me. If Drifter misses the kill here, like if Drifter's next card is miss, we just like lose the entire run. I short rest for sure. I short rest for sure. I short rest for sure. Okay, Deathwalker has a lot of cards, so that's something to feel good about. We just want to run down here and hopefully this Bolt Shooter can't hit us. So I guess I just move and I attack for 3. And I wish I had gotten those attacks last turn. Maybe I just Lifting Gust push something away. Figure out what we need to do when the time comes. And then here, I just need to move and switch. Okay, this is terrifying. This is truly terrifying. But maybe it's okay. No move out of this guy in only 4 range, so he's not hitting. So we just kind of... We throw all attacks into this guy and try to kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very nice. I really wish I had gotten those 2 attack threes last turn. Yeah, he would be dead now. Drifter, do not miss this kill. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. And I can even get the chest. Oh. Oh, have the bad guys not hit me? I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think Snowflake can grant Drifter the attack, because you need line of sight. That is actually something that would be worth testing, but you should have to have line of sight to be able to grant the attack to an ally. And then here I just have to lose a card to damage. And I have to draw +2 at at disadvantage. Yeah, for targeted abilities, you have to have line of sight. 2 damage is fine. Losing a card is fine. That guy doesn't reach. And then no point in pushing him away because somebody else will just take his place. Geminate lost a card, right? Let's see. Boom. We got both Geminate masteries. We leveled Geminate. We also got 2 check marks for Daredevil. We got move fast, hit hard. We got battle goals on all 4 characters. That is a successful level. Self-destruct would have been bad. Let's see. I would have been able to push one of them away from Snowflake. And I had a couple of cards left. I think I would have played it differently if they were self-destructing, because I did have the push on Geminate, and I maybe could have pushed a couple of them out of range. But yeah, that might be 4 perks from a single scenario.
The demon lies.
We also got a checkmark on the road event on the way in. And we got the Chaos Cannon. I like never am able to pick up that chest because it's so far away. I want the medal to go to Drifter. And the other stuff I don't think I care about. Snowflake moves somebody every turn. Or did I fail it? Because I played Crosswinds, but I might have skipped the movement on it. Return to Outpost. But I thought it looked like I got it on everybody. Ooh, okay, we pay for the barracks. That's worth. Oh, I don't have the money. I don't have 10 gold between all my characters. After all of that success, we don't have 10 gold. Wow. I guess I skipped the movement. We could go back to the last turn and get it, but because I commanded Deathwalker to attack for 3, but I skipped the move on it. No, I could have just used the Cloak of Warding when those guys came up to me, but I said, what's the point? And so I didn't use the Cloak of Warding, and now I didn't get the Eternal Dance. Honestly, perks on Snowflake aren't that big of a deal. I really enjoyed Birds in a Tempest paired with Bone Shaper and Banner Spear. So even though I do love Tornado, I really, really love Tornado, we're gonna give Birds in a Tempest a whirl again. And we'll just take this other disarm or immobilize. Essentially a disarm when you play most of Snowflake's cards. All right, what do we get on the Rifter? How many? We did not level up. Oh, and we just got the perk from a mastery, I guess. Thought it was going to be better than that. Get rid of a -1. I would love for it to be more exciting than that, but -1 for +1. All right, Gem. Gem has 4 perks. You were right. We got 4 perks in a single level. Oh, man. That feels good. All right. Brittle Self. We get the crit Brittle Self. We will, once per scenario, ignore a negative effect to ourselves. It's probably going to be the crit Brittle Self if it ever gets pulled. Then we could take the when you lose a card, recover a card. And the really nice part about this is that I can always get back my re-disarm card. The other options, we could get out -1s for 0s. And we are sitting with a very ugly number of -1s. We have a -2 too. Man, why are Gem's perks so bad? We'll get rid of the -2. I kind of want to just take a rolling +1 regenerate. Other than it's just so insulting the fact that it's +1. I also like 2 +1 push 3s. Replace a 0 with a poison, a 0 with a wound. It's just that, like, do we really want to replace these 0s when we have all these -1s? Two rolling pierces. Oh, I was so excited to have 4 perks to spend, and now I'm so disappointed. Alright, so what did we get? We got the crit Brittle Self, we got the ignore 1 negative effect, we removed our -2, and we removed 1 -1. And we leveled. And Locust Host was putting in a lot of work. We didn't get to play with it for very long, so let's get that again. Then Deathwalker just got nothing. But she did get 2 checks from Miser. Okay, we have the mining camp now. Literally no gold on anybody, but we have the mining camp. Literally 0 gold on Drifter. That's so crazy. What can we craft for him? Because Drifter can't go play any more scenarios until it's time for the bridge. Right? Yeah, he would level if we played a scenario. So he is sitting aside while we do the Edge of the World. He doesn't have a helmet or either hand slot. So, I mean, Crude Helm is better than nothing, right? And I don't have the metal for the Simple Charm. So we'll grab a Crude Helm most likely. We could get a Heavy Sword. We could get a Reinforced Shield to block some brittles. Ooh, man, I wish I had more metal. Blocking negative condition, I think, is going to be the way to go. Also, the Shrike Fiends can immobilize, and so if, like, I don't think it's a backup in immobilize, I think they stand still. But theoretically, like, being able to block the immobilize on Shrike Fiends, being able to block a brittle. Hello, hero. Yeah, the Heavy Sword is, like, it's like the absolute staple item. The Heavy Sword is the item that I compare everything else to. It's like, are you as good as a Heavy Sword? And I think, depending on the level you're playing, Reinforced Shield can be. Going into Brittle from Snow Imps, I think it is. And I guess that's all that Drifter can do, because he doesn't really have... Yeah, Crude Bow's not doing it for me. Yeah, I really like the Reinforced Shield. I mean, I was surprised, like, I kind of just grabbed it one time, just because I had the spare resources, and then I was surprised at how useful it ended up being. But Frosthaven items are definitely, the early game items especially, much weaker than Gloomhaven. Except for all of the new potions. The new potions are so cool. All right, Drifter sits out. We did Edge of the World 2-man. So I guess it's time to go suffer through it in 4-man and bring a Bone Shaper, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Geminate will not overlevel, correct? Oh, Geminate doesn't even come close to overleveling. Geminate can go play 2 levels. So maybe we'll set Deathwalker aside. We'll play Banner Spear, Geminate, Bone Shaper. And Snowflake. I have a spam thing on Twitch, but it won't let me ban it. I click on it and it just moves away. So when I say over leveling, it is just that I want to go and play the bridge, which is a very, very hard level. Scenario 13, the Frozen Fjord. If I want to have 2 level 2 characters at their absolute peak of their power, because if I have a level 3 and a level 2, then the monster level would go up. And so, you know, it's not worth getting like 1 extra level on Drifter if it means that the Strike Fiends are going to have 5 extra health, and the Snow Imps are going to have extra health, and the Wind Demons are going to have extra health. So I want to get my characters as close to level 3 as possible to go play the hardest scenario they're going to have available. And I think that's what a lot of the routing of this challenge comes down to, is finding ways to navigate getting prepped for all of the hardest levels and playing them with the proper player counts and stuff like that. I don't want to add -1, so I'm not going to take the other shield here, but Chaos Cannon is only a one-handed item. That's kind of nice, but it costs Arrowvine Flame Fruit. That's so expensive. But I really want to try this out, especially with Snowflake. And I really wanted to try it on Fist. Alright. No boots? Do I take some dancing slippers? They can be good. Why not? Dancing slippers actually seems really nice on Gem. Like, go in on melee and then dance out, and then you can be at the exact range that you need. I don't have any resources on these guys. Snowflake, we can take a Protective Scepter. I could even take like a Reinforced Shield, because I don't care about adding 2 -1s that much. But maybe not. Horn of Command doesn't quite help her, but Bone Shaper will want one. Alright. We should be good to go. Just check these cards real quick. Okay. The Banner Spear has been played before, so Banner Spear has good cards. The Bone Shaper has not been played. We cannot get both Snowflake and Fist right now, no. In the full game, we will be able to, but you have to finish a storyline to unlock the other. If I play the bridge with 4 characters, only one of whom is level 3, would that still penalize you? So the monster level is determined by your average party level. So if I had 2, 2, 2, 3, then yes, I would be penalized and the monster level would go up by 1. If it were 1, 2, 2, 3, then it would still be an average party level of 2, and we would still be facing level 4 monsters. I don't want to play the bridge with 4 characters, because in 4 characters, each of the rooms starts with 2 Strike Fiends, and Strike Fiends have a lot of multi-target abilities, which makes it, like, if most of the time they have 2 targets anyway, then if there are now 2 targets for them to hit, they're more than doubling their damage. They're quadrupling their damage because there are 2 of them instead of just 1, and they're hitting 2 targets each instead of just 1. So 2-player is definitely going to be the way to go for the bridge. And it needs to be 2 characters that are very strong solo and can play independently. Alright, I'm happy with these cards. Let's go to the edge of the world. So many available levels now.
You duck into a familiar
Ooh,
cave
boy.
and find rope.
We will harvest the corpse
cave-
cap. Alright. Only short rests, never kill an elite, kill an undamaged enemy. We'll go for never kill an elite, and hopefully I remember. Only long rests, never enter a hex occupied by a figure, kill an enemy and pick up its loot. I like never long rest. But kill an enemy and pick up its loot is also doable. Let's go for that. 5 or more cards at the end. Miser. This is a good scenario for Miser. No attacks in the first 3 rounds. Never attack an enemy that's already acted. 1 or more elite enemies. I think we can go for no attacks. Oh, okay. I definitely want the weighted net over Protective Scepter. And yeah, I forgot to put Birds in a Tempest in. I knew I forgot something. We will drop... Maybe Blinding Vortex isn't needed. Cold Therapy. We drop Cold Therapy. More characters. I have enough characters. 4 players too hard for my tiny little brain. Alright. Let's go. Did Gem get its new card? I don't think so. Where is it? Locust Host. We'll take it instead of... We need to drop a ranged card. I guess it could be the loot. Or the move 2, heal 2. We'll drop move 2, heal 2.
Following up on Sathur's...
So, no attacks in the first 3 rounds on Snowflake is kind of annoying, but also, I really just want to place an hazard, short rest, place a... Or, not short rest, but stamina potion, place a hazard. I guess I could short rest after that and just get 3 out, but... We'll do maybe just Snowball top on round 3 to heal an ally. And then that's worth 2 check marks, so... That's worth it to me. And Bone Shaper should have damaged herself enough that at that point she's ready for the heal regenerate. Okay, that's a lot of enemies and they're very close. Hopefully they don't move on turn 1. We go fast and we just place a hazard right here where it's a 2-point. Let's see, are these... Okay, those 3 are all normal. And these 2 are elite. And this is a Claw Crusher. 6 enemies in the first room is scary. We just go for... Frigid Growth. And maybe just a heal. I could drag down and immobilize. If this guy were here, I could go here and immobilize all of them with drag down. As is, I can like stand here and immobilize these guys, or here and immobilize these guys, and I just get hit by this one. So if I just go 1, 2, 3 drag down, that's fine with me. Hopefully 23 is fast enough. Banner. I think we can get Guardian of the Flag here, so let's play the Rallying Cry banner on turn 1. And then I'm not in ranged. I can Driving Inspiration for damage. And then here we will just make a skeleton. And maybe set the angry spirits so when the skeleton dies, they suffer some damage. Okay, this is fine. So, move 3, give disadvantage. Immobilize these 2 for next turn. Oh, even crit. And gem is done. Do I want a dancing slippers out? I don't think I need to. And then I just place a hazard here. Actually, I'd rather place it here. Strengthen. Move and heal isn't my favorite here because I don't want to get closer. Oh, but these guys are immobilized. And then I stamina potion back my hazard. We go fast, place here, and back out. Banner of strength. And we're not really doing any damage to anybody, but we got out 2 -1s. Whenever something kills a skeleton, they suffer 2 damage, and a skeleton. Then here, I was thinking back up 1 and push with Locust Host, but actually I would rather save the push for later, so maybe I'll just back up and into my embrace. Move 2 and into my embrace him in. And then here, I just step forward and unbreakable wall after 18. And I can push him back through the hazard. Here we just go fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Birds in a Tempest so that the skeleton can get in there. And Frigid Growth. And then Bone Shaper, we can go late. With the leaf, well, it feels like there should be something that I can get done, but maybe not. Okay, I grant an attack with Wrath of the Turned Earth. And I'll heal 1. So gem, it's just back up, hit this guy relatively hard, pull him in, back up and set Birds in a Tempest so that my skeleton moves a lot. Hazard here so that everybody has to suffer if they want to come close. And then I step forward and push with Unbreakable Wall. Save the Poison Dagger. This guy's already kind of low. And he doesn't die, but he's taken good damage. Oh! Cloak of Warding to kill this guy? Why not? I'll take it. You must learn why it's not the strongest card. It doesn't deal damage. I mean, I like the cards that deal damage. I'm not saying that Birds in a Tempest is weak. I've just had, like, I've had many rest cycles where I get to the end of the rest cycle and I still have Birds in a Tempest in the hand. It's like, oh, I never really needed the bonus movement from this. All right, we want to... This is very scary looking. But maybe it's not a big deal. I would love so much to, like, get in there and Hornet Stingers all of them if I were standing where the skeleton is. But it's in my discard, so. Do I just want to set a shield and retaliate? I could just step forward and get 2 shield, and then they don't have the ice to use. And then, like, nothing? I kind of want to switch. So if I want to switch, it has to be Draining Pincers. So maybe I just go late. Snowflake. Ugh, I can't attack yet if I don't want to lose Prepper. And I don't want to lose Prepper. Unfortunately, I don't have any tops that push without. So maybe we'll just go late and play Enticing Breeze, and we'll just figure it out. Yeah, the extra move and jump is, like, it's really, really good for summons. Like, when I was playing last night, it was very, very helpful for the banners, for granting movement to the banners, and for the skeletons. But, I mean, it's definitely not a bad card. It's just not my favorite card. If my skeleton could already be dead... Oh, this would be such an amazing exploding corpse. I kind of want the skeleton to be dead, and then Banner can move with Javelin's a move 1. Never mind. That does not work. So we'll just go late, and maybe we'll be able to set up a Tip of the Spear. Just going late on everybody, but it seems fine. I'm only going to get attacked a couple times. So we'll just get a curse in their deck. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, he suffers too. Oh, does he live that? No, because they have innate pierce. Oh, but they're, like, barely hitting. Okay, this is totally fine. Oh, but now I lost my summon. I can still curse them, though. I just miss out on an attack, too, that probably wouldn't have done any damage. I should have summoned the Wraith on turn 1. The Wraith maybe could have gotten 6 kills. Oh, and having Unbreakable Wall now would be really nice. I don't know why I moved up so that I could get hit. Definitely not in any formations. So I guess I improve my attack and attack. Alright, that's good damage. Man, Unbreakable Wall now would be so good. They came forward and they set ice, so let's just target the Claw Crusher Elite. Nice. Geez, I don't have any idea what I would want to do with an element. But I'm switching to range and I'm getting a good Scarab Flight. So I don't need an element here. We have Leaf and Dark both already, so we'll just skip it. And then I go back here and I Scarab Flight all of them. And I just cannot attack here. And the pull doesn't help anything. So we heal, I guess, Bone Shaper. But now Snowflake can officially attack. So I go fast and I push with Scarab Flight. And that guarantees kills this guy. It could kill this guy. And it does a little bit of damage to that guy. So Snowflake will then pull this guy back in with Crosswinds and shoot him out with Lifting Gust and maybe kill him. Bone Shaper is really just kind of doing a whole lot of nothing. I should have summoned the Wraith. I'll go fast and I'll put 2 curses in their deck and attack for 2. Which just leaves Banner, who maybe can pull the last guy back through. And maybe heal somebody up. Alright, they're all slow. Soldiers are not moving. So let's curse, and attack. That's fine. Scarab Flight. Banner of Strength, this one. Because now a 0 kills him. Nope. Unfortunate. And move 1 barely doesn't get me in range to push them further. I guess I just range damage and kill this guy? The thing is... Okay, I step here. I pull this guy. Now Snowflake gets 1 extra set of damage on him. And I kill this guy with an attack for 2. Boom. Perfect. And so Snowflake now pushes this guy and immobilizes him. You get the immobilize on the immobilize. I could just push him as far away as possible, or I could push him there and pull him right back here. And then moving, I don't really care. He's a Claw Crusher, so he's not doing anything. And then these guys are both standing still. No deaths. Oh, yeah, I guess I still have the title from last night, don't I? Yeah, so I lost that run. At the time of that title, it was Drifter and Deathwalker. But we started over, and now I have beaten 5 levels with no deaths. This is not going to be amazing, but I guess I just poison back here. And I just need to be patient and wait for them to come to me. What does Snowflake have here? Just step forward and push this guy, and then he dies to coming back. Alright, Soldier will hit a little bit, but it's... But yeah, sorry for scaring you. No deaths. Yet. The last level was kind of close. It was supposed to be really easy, just get a whole bunch of masteries, and it was very tense near the end. Ooh, this guy came in, and now we can combined effort on him. That was very kind of him. Throw the poison, because why not? We're going to long rest here, so... and that means we throw a poison on this guy. Do I need Bone Shaper tanking? Doesn't feel like it. What's Bone Shaper doing next turn? Going late and attacking for 2. But I have a move 4. And let's see. Do we just heal here? Oh, I want to move and switch, though. So let's go here. I'll ammo the poison off myself. And heavy sword this guy and get a +1 and kill him. Element to element, which would have been nice for the fire. We'll just... I have no idea. Alright, so this guy just needs a love tap. I only have... We're gonna long rest. We'll take a turn on Gem. Changeling's Boon should get this guy. And then Snowflake should have one because of her stamina potion. Okay. This guy's gonna move in and hit hard with innate pierce. So the shield doesn't help me. But we pick up a kill. I guess I move here. And I grab this experience point. The ever value Geminate experience point. Disarming that guy would have been better. He's going to have target 2 with move 2. So he's going to come here and hit Gem Bone. I just have to back up. I could disarm him. I don't know if that feels necessary, but he is hitting hard. It also feels so wasteful. Okay. I'll Dancing Slippers, because I'm going to long rest this next turn. Okay, we barely survived on both. Attack him for 2. So I want to just command the Wretched. No, I'm going to save it. We're in a good enough shape. This guy shouldn't be... He's not a big threat. And we'll... I need to move the banner up. We'll drop Incendiary Throw. That's almost never doing anything here. I really like going fast here and moving an ally. And I move Snowflake to this hex and then lifting... Oh. Never mind. So it's only Banner Spear. In that case... Dang. I played the Banner of Strength because Disarm would be the play here for sure. Can I push him with Unbreakable Wall? I can. The problem is just that it doesn't kill. But I can push him with Unbreakable Wall to here and then move here. And he can't hit anybody extra. And he's not hitting anyway. That's really good. And then... I guess I want Gem to get the money, don't I? And I don't want to leave my Banner of Strength because of Guardian of the Flag, so I'll just stay here. Zero losses on Bone Shaper is just, like, objectively incorrect play. Was this like 0 losses across the board? Gem has to have lost a card, right? Just Icebound Quills. Alright, we drop Enticing Breeze. Yeah, a lot of other stuff sounds better. And we lost a melee card, so we lose a ranged card now. And that ranged card can be Firefly Swarm. Yeah, the move 4 is good. Mind Spike. The bottom attack is not super valuable here. Alright. I dropped the loot card. So I move to... And I Hornet Stinger this guy and try to kill him. And then that'll be on the hazard, so I'll be very, very much appreciating a heal. But I want the heal to come afterwards. 23 and 23. I would have to like boots, or snowflake. No, neither of these characters have boots, do they? They do not. But this works. 20 and 23. Then over here, if it's going to be Birds in a Tempest, I just play move 4, and I summon a skeleton on the other side. And I will combined effort to move my banner forward with Javelin in case the kill is missed. So I move forward 2, take a lot of damage. Hornet Stinger kills with a 0. Kills with a -1. Does not kill with a miss, though. Unfortunate. But now Javelin kills. Okay. Except I totally mistimed, and now I don't have the Birds in a Tempest to move the banner over. Oops. I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh. I don't want me to die, so I'll just move here. That's the one downside of Snowflake, is that your own hazards kill you. But now this move 4 gets all the way over, and we can Skelly. I could use my hazards here as a choke point, but it makes more sense to just reset up over there, I think. I need to heal myself, which I guess just means white winds and then nothing. But I'll go ahead and cross winds to help somebody else get over there. I can heal Snowflake with Selfless Offering and move 4, and we just need to open the door soon so that I can attack something. Don't have any summons, and I don't have any summons or health. But I need to play Regroup to move the banner forward for my Guardian of the Flag, so sorry to Bone Shaper. Which I guess means that I will just summon the Wraith, like I was thinking that I wanted earlier. And I'll just kind of keep it back. And we'll move towards the door. Heal myself because I need it. And then let's get Gem deep into the level. We will move Gem. Oh, the Gem's still playing a move 4, right? Move the banner. I'm so sorry, banner. And then attack nothing. Oh, and now I'm really far away to heal Snowflake. But I can heal Bone Shaper, who needed it. And we do not open the door, not yet. Okay, and now I just move myself for 4. I jump over. And we're going to try to get ready to open the door, I think, with Into My Embrace. So we'll keep the fast card. Then here I can get another skeleton. And heal a little bit. And that's everybody. Takes so long to get to this next door. I guess that's the downside of bunkering up here, is that I'm like adding a whole rest cycle. I do have Reshape the Guise. Why did I think I didn't have it? All right. If I move 1, 2, 3, yes, I will be in range. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I will be in range to put a hazard in the door, which is all I really care about. This also means that I don't want my skeletons running in there, so I think I'm just going to go fast. I really wish I had the grant a banner move, but I don't think I have a single perk. So we're going to open the door, but we're going to go faster here so that none of the skeletons move forward. And then hopefully some enemies do. We're probably just going to lose all the skeletons. But it's fine. And then here I just move forward and I put the hazard in the door. After Geminate, though. Move 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need the move 3. So I guess I go at 70. We can go ahead and immune the next few sources of damage to the skeleton. I wasn't entirely planning to play it, but it's fine, I think. I'm going to open with a move 2 because I need to attack. Okay. 3 Mind Snippers is scary. 1 elite, and then this is just 1 elite soldier. And the Mind Snippers are moving a fair amount. The soldiers are moving 3. I'm in 4 range right here, so I just stay here and hit this guy. But I don't pull him. Well, it wouldn't matter if I did or not. He's still going to reach. But now I am able to transform to melee. Alright, I'm scared. I am officially scared. I'm in melee, so I don't want a Dancing Slippers. Alright, we have 1 hazard. It's not super amazing or anything, but we have 1. Drop Resolve Courage, I think. And then moving forward and lifting Gust seems pretty good to me. I'm healthy. I just want to go fast, I think, and move the banner forward. 1, 2. It doesn't have to be fast. It can happen. Well, that's really late, though. Oh, but I can move Snowflake forward with regroup first. So I can just go... I can go really early with it, and that's fine. Then Bone Shaper will just go late and hope to get some attacks off. And Gem... that's just a single target drag down. Can Reckless Jab, but I am already wounded, so I won't get the... Yeah, let's just play our 2 fastest cards and see what we can do. Hit 1 with all attacks is scary. Mind Snipper's standing still. So... I need to navigate these soldiers. Can move the Snowflake forward. And the banner forward. And it's almost in range. Combined effort next turn will get it there. I push away... I could move and heal. And then only Gem could get attacked. But Gem gets attacked for an insane amount. What are Gem's cards? Drag down Reckless Jab. Can I... Okay, I can drag down this guy. Cool. So I push this guy away with Mobilizing Net. And we'll just push him deep. And then for my own movement, it doesn't really matter. I don't think I even need to move. Then Gem is going to immobilize this guy. Do I want any element for anything? That's like way too much to try to think about. I have the dark already, so let's just turn the ice into ice. We'll just keep it out, just in case. Well, they can use ice, so that was dumb. And then I just move 2. And I'll be looking for a heal. Maybe a long rest. Mind Snipper's not moving is nice, and only 1 soldier's coming. And he was the one that was further away. So he doesn't reach. And now my skeletons do reach. And they are in range of the banner. Oh, are we just gonna kill this guy? I can curse or I can attack with Pierce. I would rather curse. Because it still can kill with that Banner of Strength. It still kills. Okay, good job, skeletons. And we're just like long resting everybody here, I think. Long rest, long rest, long rest. Skeletons are tanking, so like who cares? If it's the Mind Snipper make you hit your allies card, that's annoying. I think I just move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still in range of the banner, and I can throw some range damage. Mind Snippers are standing still. Okay, we need to eat their dart when we have the element to element, because attack with stun is terrifying. Move 4. And this is never doing anything. Nobody came closer, so my skeletons are going to walk through and die. We got a lot of the masteries. Unfortunately, I didn't move. Snowflakes make somebody move every turn. I played Crosswinds on my Deathwalker, which lets it move and attack, and I skipped the move. And then when monsters came next to me, I skipped attacking them. Man, and my skeleton's gonna... Can I unsummon the other skeleton so that he doesn't use the Wrath of the Turned Earth charge to just walk through the hazard? That's sad. I long rested so that that wouldn't happen. Can we unsummon them now? No, I would have to do it on the previous screen. This is fine. We'll drop Fell Remedy. They'll get off tiny attacks at least. But I get to get another hazard out, which is all that we really need. We can even drop Snowball. We're all pretty healthy. I do need to be mindful of these Mind Snippers because they are not completely free. Push on this elite would be really good. If I'm standing here, that's pretty far to get in though, to Lifting Gust and push him through both traps, but it would kill him. I can drop either ranged or melee, so we'll drop Hornet Stinger, I think. Getting in there is very scary still, but I can step forward with Javelin. I don't get the banner damage, but I'm not out of range of the banner. I guess. Then here, I like a late move and pull. Here, I think I like just early damage and give them a curse. And let's just get another hazard out. I can Birds in a Tempest, and then I can grant movement to the banner. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Elite standing still, Mind Snippers moving forward and disarming quickly. But my skeletons get their turn first. Unfortunately, my summons don't do much into base shield too. Is this guy an elite? Yeah, he is an elite. Figures. That's alright. We'll just curse this thing. Attack it for 0. Yeah. And then I think I will move to and just back out my Wraith. Just be safe with it. Snowflake, we get the birds and a Tempest going. What are the Mind Snippers going to do? 1, 2, 3. And then I'll be disarmed, probably. How many targets is it? Oh, it's only 2 targets, so they'll hit the skeletons. And he missed. And then prevent the damage. Yeah, they have Pierce, so Warden's Robes does nothing. But the skeletons lived. They tanked like all of those hits. Oh my gosh. Wow. They tanked every disarm for me. This also means that now, instead of what I was thinking, which was move the banner forward, I can step here and pull this Mind Snipper in. And that's better, and I'm still in range of my banner. And then I just attack for 2. I'm in range 3 of it, not range 2 for the bonus damage, but that's fine. Those curses are coming in huge. Ah, yeah, this guy is pierced too. So Warden's Robes are just totally useless here, but that's fine. I kind of want to come down here and target this guy. I could come down here and pull out this guy who's right in the front. I don't know why I'm wanting to pull out this. He's the Mind Snipper Elite. That's why I want to get damage on him. Oh, I guess I could have gone for a Firefly Swarm that hit 3, but with that shield, it just feels underwhelming. Do I pull this guy in? If my skeleton were dead, pulling him in would be good for like a crosswinds. So maybe my skeleton can die? This is a very confusing looking hallway, but I don't know how to improve it. I think I short rest. Unbreakable Wall is okay here. I mean, it kills this guy. And if there's no skeleton, then Javelin to pull this guy in and Unbreakable Wall would be really nice. We're melee mode now, so a drag down and a draining pincers. Just a fast drag down and run away. I just want to let the Wraith attack, I think. Oh, if I'm fast enough, I can command an attack out of the skeleton because he won't be disarmed anymore. And then if some things are dead, then lifting Gust Crosswinds is pretty good. If the skeleton's not dead... Oh, the skeleton will be moved out of the way, though, at 26 initiative. Okay, that's perfect. Good. Driving Inspiration is fine. The heal is nice, but it's not necessary. We will just... Javelin Unbreakable Wall. The initiative doesn't work on it. So we'll combined effort Unbreakable Wall. And that initiative works. Okay, they're really fast, but it's no attacking. That is a huge muddle. Oh, he wounded this 1 health skeleton. What a shame. Okay, that was a lot of Retaliate that they put out. Yeah, Retaliate 5. So I am not attacking into that while I'm muddled. That was going to change my form. I could move in and disarm. Yeah, we've got so much stamina. move in here and double disarm feels real good. And so then the question is, am I disarming soldiers or mine snippers? And I guess the answer is mine snippers. This is a precarious place to be. But now... Oh, no. Those are the guys with all the retaliate. So we'll just waste the muddled attack and dodge our -1. Did you just attack into retaliate 5, Wraith? Wraith, really? You just did that? Well, rip to the Wraith. I guess I just move in and I melee. I kill with a -2. And then now I can pull in this guy. And I can push him right back out. And that's why Snowflake is goated. Okay, I didn't do Javelin, so I will just move the banner in then. Javelin would have been nice, but it's fine. We are the guardian of the flag. Am I moving Bone Shaper into the hazard? No. Let's just kind of get out of the way. Javelin is barely not in range to pull, but I can just step forward and hit at range, and that's pretty good. We save regroup to, I guess, heal up the banner so I can send it through. What is going on with that? My labels are all messed up, but it should be fine. I just move 3, jump, and not much. I guess I can white out. We'll see. What is Gem doing? Melee range, reckless jab, draining pincers. That works for me. And that means that I guess I am just running in and attacking for 2 through the hazards. Mine snippers are both disarmed and the soldier's not attacking, so that works out. Move 3, jump. And I could attack, and I would get to step this guy into a hazard, but it just doesn't feel worth the loss to me. Step forward and Javelin. Oh, they're 1 initiative before Gem. That's so beautiful, because I played the disarm card. So we will just get both negative conditions. Give them to this guy. Heal off. And move and switch. And then I just run up this direction to get this guy closer to the traps, maybe? We just move 4. Ow. And attack for 2. And now I just need to go fast and kill that guy. But that should be doable. Oh yeah, move 3, push 2 kills him. And then we just focus on killing that one. So here... Unfortunately, I'm not going to be in range to hit this guy with anything unless I Locust Host. But I would step back, push him 1, 2, and then push him like 1. But that doesn't help anybody. So maybe I just Selfless Offering, like Bone Shaper or something. I just step down and Selfless Offering Bone Shaper. And Bone Shaper long rests here? It's a safe long rest. I don't know what Banner does. Do I just move? this banner forward 2 hexes. It's a little underwhelming, but it's fine. Push this guy. He dies. And Banner can probably get that money and attack for 2. It's a very slow and methodical pace with the Bone Shaper and Banner Spear, but it's working out. Oh. I'm just now realizing that I'm about to get hit hard. Maybe I should have run up this way. But I think it's fine. Ooh, disadvantage. That was like the best disadvantage I've ever seen. I've probably seen miscrit. Alright, Bone Shaper feels so useless. But it's okay, because we have a Snowflake. Speaking of having a Snowflake, I think we just short rest and move here and just end this guy. So I can just go fast and get out of the way, I think. And we'll just go for that. Then here we long rest. And here we play the 2 cards we have. I do not want to lose Lifting Gust. Whiteout is okay. And so Lifting Gust with Chilling Impact. Good. Initiatives work. So I just move Bone Shaper in. Dang. Alright, we'll just move 2 this way. Move 2. Push 2. We can skip the push because we will just attack. And down he goes. I really don't think I even need Banner Spear and the Banner to come over for the rest of the level. Everybody's lost piles all messed up. But we can just Birds in a Tempest. With Crosswind. Long rest here. Move a lot and open the door. And go after the Birds in a Tempest. And move the Banner in. Part of me wants to go grab that double loot pile, but I can give it to somebody else. The boss is going to be healthy, but I don't think he's going to be healthy enough. Get that banner all the way in there. Oh, I almost just like moved it outside of range of the Guardian of the Flag. That would have been really funny. Big move.
The earthen tunnel
Ooh, I can go all the way up here. He's only 68. I expected him to have more. Let's just grab this for now. We can like move 8 jump to get that later. And then 68 health. These are all 6 damage poison traps. He can be wounded. So we are in very decent shape. So I'll go ahead and go melee and set Hornbeetle here. Move in and switch. I guess I just place a hazard here and heal. And then we're really not doing much on... I can curse him. I don't know what else I would do. And then over here, I think I just grab the other loot here. Alright, he's moving a lot. I like that. Need to be a little careful, because the boss isn't, like... I mean, he's definitely not dead yet. Horn Beetle. And switch to range. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Which means that from this hex... I can pull him to and then push him. And that'll be very good. So we will just curse and run. Long rest is cool. Locust Host Scarab Flight. Underspeeds all of his cards. Long rest is good. And go late and push him. So, oh, not Scarab Flight. Into my Embrace. Wow, this is still attack for 4. Through his shield. And then poison and hazard. And then another poison. So he went, what, 68 down to 48? Did he suffer 20 from that? Or 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15, plus the attack, I think, did about 5. That's kind of crazy. Hopefully Snowflake doesn't die to this. We are melee range, so I think I'll go here for the Dancing Slippers. He has Retaliate. Oh, did he miss Snowflake? I don't know. Do I want to just jump over him to go towards the chest? I mean, I have attack for 5 here that... Yeah, let's just do this loss attack. And then now I will push him in. And then if I can just get one more push... He takes another trap. Let's save the commanded attack for 5. Let's get Banner over there so that we can get the wound off. But I can't leave my Banner. So I guess I'll just combined effort here. We just go late and maybe command an attack for 5. I just wait for him to walk up and then... Well, no, he's gonna hit me hard. Maybe I Changeling Spoon to switch forms. And then I think I short rest and I Lifting Gust him. Lifting Gust Crosswinds. Alright, that's an annoying card, which kind of makes me think that maybe I immobilize him. Assuming he can be. Crit my attack for 1. And that's all the traps. Banner Spear says slow and steady gets the mastery. But you can see why some people don't enjoy playing her. I understand it. Oh, he cannot be immobilized. That's fine. Nobody was next to him, so we'll just hang out over here. Banner Spear can actually get close. And we can long rest. Would summons be OP if you could fully control them? My initial thought was no. Like when I... For a long time, I thought no on that for the most part, they would be pretty balanced. But I think having items like Horn of Command that let you do it is a better way to make that balanced. Especially with the Prism class, it has a thing that you can do to control your summons on a long rest. And that ability feels really broken. Double curse him. Because, like, I just can't really do much of anything else. Bone Shaper did not contribute very much to this level, other than her summons tanking a couple disarms. We will keep melee cards, I think? Well, no, because the range cards are really good. I just need to get him a little bit away for Geminate. Oh, and Banner's, like, out of stamina. But I can disarm him and move away. Ah, and I've got Blizzard. Yeah, not worth doing anything on Bone Shaper. Uh-oh. I'm gonna lose... No, I won't lose a card because I disarm him. Good job, Gem. Yeah. Bone Shaper can buff up just about all of the stats. I know you can enhance health and damage. Oh, it's very, very faint. But yeah, health, damage, and move on all of the skeletons. I think the Wraith cannot get its damage buffed. That would have been really nice. But the Wraith you can do health, move, or range. Oh, he's immune to disarm? That's fine. Is it worth doing? Yeah, I think that the health buff is definitely worth it. The difference between a skeleton surviving a hit and not surviving a hit is enormous. The baby has woken up and she is not very happy. I'm just gonna go grab her. You go back to sleep, baby girl. Banner is almost exhausted here and has not contributed too much. Is there any way I kill him here? I can pull him to... I can't push him, but... The pull does a little bit of something. Frigid Growth is fine. I would have liked to have played it, but... I could Crosswind's Lifting Gust. What if I think I like Birds in a Tempest Lifting Gust. And it gets me 1 more damage. No, it gets me 2 more damage out of... Or 6 more damage. 2 more hazards. 6 more damage out of Gem. And then Bone Shaper is just moving a lot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bone Shaper's barely not going to make it. Wait, did I play move 4? Did I play cards? I long rested? That's not what I wanted to do. If I push, then Geminate's very likely to kill. But Geminate doesn't have to do all of its abilities. So, I hit him. He has 7 health. So now he has 1. And I could push him and kill him, but instead, I go here, and then next turn I move 3. And he just moves 1 right here. Easy way... Oh, yeah, obviously he could hit there. I don't know why I didn't realize that. An easy way to buff Bone Shaper in the physical game is just to apply some free enhancements to the skeletons. Yeah. I actually hadn't even ever considered that, but that would be the way to like patch the game in real life. We short rest and just hope that we get a ranged card. Oh, that's a melee card. Well. Can I send somebody else over there to get the thing? Because the boss would never run that way to hit Geminate. I could short rest in Birds in a Tempest. I wanted to move the Bone Shaper 6 last turn. Yeah, this works. Alright. The baby stopped crying, but yeah, it took a very long time to get there. I mean, the main reason it took 27 turns was I was getting this Guardian of the Flag Mastery. Keep a banner within range 3 of you the whole time, so Banner Spear did not get to contribute in really the second or third rooms. Oh, I totally forgot Miser was my thing. I failed it at the end there. Dang, that should have been an easy goal to get. That's alright. I don't think Bone Shaper is really going to come to many more levels. But, given that the baby is upset, and I do have work in the morning, I kind of want to call it there. Gem did the most damage. Although it was probably realistically Snowflake. It definitely it was a little bit trying on the patience to move the Bone Shaper and just accomplish not much. Ooh, I forgot about the 10 XP. Please do not level Geminate. Yeah, I know. I haven't gotten very much sleep at all since this game came out. Don't want to get attacked, so. Yeah, I know. Okay, Geminate did not level, which was what I was afraid of. Okay, we're not even close. I don't know, I mean, the baby has stopped crying. Maybe we can go to the bridge. Let's grab +1 disarms or remove negative item effects and a -1. That's a very good perk. And did we get a perk here? Yeah, we got a perk here on Snowflake. So I was saying maybe we'll go for this short rest one. I generally don't like the short rest ones, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't start driving for work for 9.5 hours. So, you know, 6 hours of sleep is plenty. But also I kind of like the idea of going to sleep early tonight. Do I have this way I can like fully plan out the bridge while I'm at work tomorrow. Although I don't really know Geminate super well enough to try to figure out all of Geminate in my head, but maybe. Could throw a Protective Scepter on in the hand slot. 9 gold is just not amazing. The Crude Spear is like almost interesting because I could do my like disarm from 2 hexes away. I don't know. Do I have a potion on Gem? No potion on Gem at all. That's kind of rude. So what potion are we getting? Corpse Cap, Snow Thistle, Rock Root. Unfortunately. So Corpse Cap, Rock Root. Is that Ward Potion? Okay, yeah, Stone Skin. I mean, that's not bad. Corpse Cap, Snow Thistle is Poison Potion, which does not do anything for here. And so then Snow Thistle, Rock Root is Renewing. So it's just potions that I have already. I think Stone Skin is the best thing to give Gem. Because we're gonna have like attack 5s coming in from the Birdmen. So Stone Skinning and attack 5 is pretty good. And my perk deck is decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perks taken is not bad for a level 2 character. So I think that Gem Drifter are going to be fine on the bridge. I think they're going to be fine on the bridge, but we will find out tomorrow. So I'm going to go to bed. Have a good night, everybody.